Yes.
Cheese. His name is Cheese.
They say they don't fuck with me, but I say they can't fuck with me. Just like the girl, I'm everywhere. How you say it so?
Poppin' shit, you would think I went to school for chiropractic. Looking good as hell today, just sent my nigga 5 text. Why'd you come from me about a nigga, man? You bitch back for they come at me about niggas who I don't even find attractive. I don't know that nigga, I just seen them on the town before. So I can't be up in her face, I took her nigga down before. When I lose a nigga, I just pop out and go find some more. Soon as I feel like my time get wasted, then it's time to go. They say they don't fuck with me, but I say they can't fuck with me. Just like the girl, I'm everywhere. How you say it so me? Them bitches should've stayed down. They could've been up to me, but all they doing is talking down. Cause they can't get up with me. I ain't talking on my old friend, but they ass some fucking clowns. Thinking that she got one up on me, she got my hand down. He thought he wasn't gonna have to stand on shit like he was handicapped. Made that nigga stand on it. Now his ass can't stand me now. High as fuck, I'm lit up. I don't smoke no sweet shots. Flying with my gang and them, looking at them like sisters. These bitches be lame, they go outside about these niggas. I don't wanna hang with them. They don't have no business. They be going for anything, but I can't go for none of them. Why would I go chase you if I know you gon' come running back? Cut everybody off, they been feeling like the lumberjack. They really get me fucked up, and now I'm going for none of them. She the type of nigga make her mad, she going tweets on it. Me, I'm kinda ratchet still, so I'm the type to beat on. I can't love you, baby, like your bitch, you so don't leave her. You gon' choose her every time, cause it's cheaper to keep her. Can't say your name up in my songs, might not fuck with you tomorrow. Can get my feelings hurt today, I won't give a fuck tomorrow. Ain't fucked up by no credit score, I might be rich as fuck tomorrow. Every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow.
Riding with my twin and them, and we all look good as fuck. She said she my eye, but I don't know her. Had to look her up. I know that I'm rich, but I can help it, bitch. I'm hood as fuck. I've been on these bitches' necks so long, sometimes I fucking stuck. I can put you in my best. You might wish me dead tomorrow. Bitches be on dick today, sing every word of tomorrow. Bitch, I still got cases open. Keep your mouth shut tomorrow. Play with me today, then get some sleep. You know it's up tomorrow. Fake bitch, that's why my friend fucked on your nigga. Both you bitches pussy, I think y'all should scissor. She bought a chain, I bought the same one even bigger. She throwing shots, that's how I know I got a trigger. I don't speak dog, I don't care what no bitch say. I say on her mind, I got condos in that bitch head. She said she don't fuck with me. Who said that you can't hold? That nigga munching, he gon' eat me like a mango. Long ass teeth, it be tickling my ass crack. Wonder what I do tomorrow that these hoes will be mad at. Oh, y'all bitches sweet, and I always get my lick back. I fight for my bitches and I'm fighting over dick too.
I can't say your name up in my songs, might not fuck with you tomorrow. Can get my feelings hurt today, I won't give a fuck tomorrow. Ain't fucked up by no credit score, I might be rich as fuck tomorrow. Every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow. Can't say your name up in my songs, might not fuck with you tomorrow. Can get my feelings hurt today, I won't give a fuck tomorrow. Ain't fucked up by no credit score, I might be rich as fuck tomorrow. Every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? It is Labor's Day, Monday. Hope you guys are having a productive day so far, or at least a fun day, if nothing else. Hey Brooklyn, Lady Ellie, and for those who can't come in, hey, how y'all doing? This is not, I always say it's going to be a short live, but never ends that way. But I end up going a little bit longer than I expect. But I'm just going to talk a little bit about how when Sister Karma throws a brick at your ass, do Black men defend Black women? That's the question. And I will have an open panel where I will invite some people that, choose to come up or whatever, I'm gonna allow you to come up and we're gonna talk about it. So if you can give me a few more minutes, I'm gonna play another song. Um, it's like everything always happens when you are doing something. So I'm gonna play another song, and then we can go from there. But thank you guys for coming through. Those that come on in, I really appreciate it. I'm gonna play another song.
I got, I got, I got, I got motion. Told my bitch she don't like it, she can leave. I got motion. I ain't never been friend, I'm the hill for the cheese. I got motion. And I'm smelling like the bank, cause the way I just left. I got motion. Ain't nobody gave me shit, I went and got it myself. I got motion. I don't want a pretty bitch if she ain't got motion. I feel the same way about my woes. Bitch, I got motion on my money on wave. Soon as I wake up, just a money on day. I don't wanna hang, I'm trying to feel me a safe. While I play with your puss, I'd rather play with this cake. Real boss nigga, I got a real boss taste. Move through the city in a real boss way. I don't need the shooters, nigga, the shooters need me. I don't need a plug, bitch, the plug need me. Face real gator, I don't need ID. Diamonds real clear, same color I be. MOTION. Bitch, I got me some motion. Ecstasy to up back me again. I'ma give me some motion. Told my bitch she don't like it, she can leave. I got motion. I ain't never been friends, I'm the hill for the cheese. I got motion. And I'm smelling like the bank, cause the way I just left. I got motion. Ain't nobody gave me shit, I went and got it myself. I got motion. Told my bitch she don't like it, she can leave. I got motion. I ain't never been friends, I'm the hill for the cheese. I got motion. And I'm smelling like the bank, cause the way I just. Okay, thank you guys for coming in. I'm gonna be sharing this video with you, and basically, it's a Houston native. She's a female, black female, that was hit with a brick. And I'm gonna share with you Willie Brown. I said Willie Brown, Willie D, and he's also from Houston, Texas as well. He did a commentary on the video, and I thought it was pretty interesting. His take on it as well. I'll be showing you Ringo TV. I watch him, and another content creator that I just learned about, and I subbed up to him. So I'm going to share with you just a little bit of the commentary that Willie D, talked about this young lady. So I want to share this with you. And again, it's when Sister Karma throws a brick at your ass. Do black men defend black women? And that is the question. So I'm going to be sharing this screen with you. Please let me know if you guys can see it and hear it. Let's see. I believe it is this one. Is that Willie D? I believe it is. Okay. I'm going to share this with you guys. Thank you for being patient.
Asked for her phone number and was hit in the face with a brick. You heard it right, fam. He hit her in the face with a brick because she wouldn't give him her phone number. The uncivilized mutts are running rampant. They need to be brought to a heel. They need to be put down. That's right, I said it, and we got to get used to doing it. Everybody ain't gonna make it. And before we can deal with the exterior enemy, we got to deal with those within. It ain't gonna happen until we deal with that, until we get used to that. Until these suckers get on code, they should not be safe. Not one of them, not the dude who hit the woman with the brick, not even dudes who sat back and watched. The woman was filming herself talking about how these dudes just stood back and watched and did nothing. And one dude off camera is heard saying, what we supposed to do? How about be a motherfucking man? I know that's foreign to some of y'all. I know. You see, a lot of dudes say they don't want to defend a woman's honor today because women don't deserve it. Women think they're men and they're aggressive. They want to fight men and they want equality. They want to be treated like men. So fight like men, you know. Let me recognize that there are women out there.
Okay, I don't know why I cannot see my chat, but I'm like, I know I ain't just talking to myself. I know I ain't that boring, y'all. Okay, so for whatever reason, StreamYard is not allowing me to see my chat. So, hey, Brooklyn. Hey, Young Riaz. Hey, D. Hey, Tyler. Hey, Andrea. Nate the Great. Tamika. Thug Life. Cheeky. I'm finna say, I'm like, now I know I ain't that darn boring. Okay, so because I could not see my chat, but I looked up my phone. I'm like, what the hell going on? All right. Hey, Meek. All right, I'm glad to see y'all. Thank you for coming in. Hey, Demon Time.
Who are very aggressive, who are violent, who want to be men, act like men. But I ain't talking about those women. I'm not asking a dude to go out there and risk it for a woman like that. Because I wouldn't. I'm going to tell you straight up, I wouldn't. But for women in general, absolutely.
Hey, Swift.
Absolutely,
How are you,
because
sweetie? Good to see you.
I want the same for my daughter, my sisters, when they're moving around in society, my aunts and cousins, the females.
I'm good.
That I would want for the next person. I want the same thing for them. I want them to feel, I want to feel that they're relatively safe when they go out into the public. And if somebody try to move on them and harm them in any kind of way, that somebody would step up. See, and I know some of y'all love to talk about how you ain't gonna do nothing, you just gonna protect yours. If every man had that mentality, yours are not gonna be safe because you can't be everywhere at all times.
So y'all see this woman's face? It looks pretty bad. So you can see why she's very upset with what happened.
You can't be with them all the time. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, fam. Some of y'all dudes out there are just scared, man. It's okay. It's okay to admit it. Some of y'all are just afraid. Scared to go to jail. Scared to get harmed. Scared to get hit. Scared of an injury. Just scared. That's the truth. That's why y'all will down a brother in a heartbeat, but you let the police run all over you. You're scared.
Shout out to Willie D. Maybe some of y'all agree with Willie D. Maybe some of you do not agree with Willie D. I'm just going to share some of his video because it is 9 minutes. So it's pretty, it's not that lengthy. But if you would like to go back, make sure you go to his channel and check out the whole story. I'm not going to do the whole story, but basically, he feels like men could have done more that were surrounding in that area when the situation had happened. But something that I discovered on my Instagram and I thought was pretty interesting, and I'm gonna show you this. This situation happened because she was probably out the whole weekend or whatever day it was, but she was out the day before she got hit with a brick. And I'm going to show you what happened. This is why I said, and this is not to say that this young lady deserved what she got. I'm not saying it because, like I said, we're still finding out details about it. So I don't want nobody calling me a mammy or nothing like that because, see, a lot of things we go by hit and miss information. We don't know what happened the day before. We don't know what happened prior to. And, it's unfortunate that a young, Black woman got hurt. But sometimes, like I said, there's a lot more to the story than meets the eye. And that's what I want people to kind of pay attention to. Don't always go by what, the victim is, the person that was hurt saying, because like I said, sometimes it's more than meets the eye. And not to say she deserved it, and I'm gonna keep reinstating that, because like I said, I'm not saying she deserved to get hit by a brick. No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is sometimes life will come around on you. And I'm going to show you something. It may not be an excuse, but this is why you have to be careful what you put out in the atmosphere. And that saying I always say in the Bible, you reap what you sow, or like I said, Miss Karma come looking for you. I'm going to show you this, and it will give you probably a little bit more understanding, because like I said, everybody has different views on it. Let me share this video. And I'm gonna keep replaying it for some apparent reason. I guess because this is my the administrator will not allow me to play the sound, but I just want to show you the video, and hopefully you can see it. Let me put it up here. This is a day before she's arguing with some white Caucasian guy, and she slaps him in the face. Then she dances. I'm playing it again. I don't know how I can make this any bigger. So this happened, I think, a day before. I got this from the North Carolina Beat. So North Carolina Beat says a lady who claims she was hit by a brick after refusing to give a man her number is facing backlash after a video surfaced showing her slapping a white man. The hashtag Houston woman appeared to be wearing a different clothing in the video. Then in the video, she was wearing on the night she was hit with a brick. So I'm assuming maybe this might be two different incidents. This happened the night before. I don't know what man hit her. Hey Cece. I don't know if it was the man that she hit. If you can look, she hit the man. And what she was saying to him, basically, she didn't want to talk to him. So she hit him in the face and walked off. Then she did a twerking move. Okay. A brick was still not necessary for her to be hit with. But we must also acknowledge that you do not get to pick the karma you receive. This is what the North Carolina Beat said. And it said, oops, flag on the play. So I wanted to show you this because either this happened on the same night and she changed her clothes, or it happened the night before. We are not sure. But again, she was the guy, I'm assuming he was asking for her number or he wanted to talk to her. She did not want to talk to him. So she slapped him and she walked away. And she did a twerking move. I'm going to play it again. It's going to play again. She slaps him right in the face, humiliates him. So her friend is videotaping this, and she walks off like nothing happened, right? So this is what I'm saying to you. You cannot, unfortunately, pick your karma. Do I believe she should have been hit with a brick? Absolutely not. So let's just make that clear. But understand, just like what the North Carolina Beat said, you cannot choose your karma. So whatever you put out, you better make sure it'll come back, and it might not come back in the way you expect. So that's why it's very, very, I would say, smart to watch what you do to other people. So I'm going to share something else with you. It's going to be Ringo TV. I do listen to him. I'm subscribed to him, and he is very good with his commentary. I think you guys should check him out. I'm going to show you a little bit of this young lady's personality. Like I said, not judging the young lady. I don't know her. I wish the best for her. But I'm just showing you some of her personality and how she expresses herself to give you a better idea of who she is.
Down to business here, fam. Get those likes up, man.
Shout out
Got
to Ringo.
500 people, only 200 likes. Y'all doing me dirty. Let's get those likes
Oh,
up,
make
man.
sure you
ain't getting no breakdown like this from
likes.
nobody
Hey,
on
Arabia,
YouTube.
how are you?
Let's get those likes to 1,000.
Happy Pride. I hope every Black woman is kissing another Black woman, because we are the innate protectors and the providers. We protect societies, we protect communities with our intellectual property, with our lived experiences, with our breast milk, with our bodies. We're the ones. And the two. Bitch, not even the three. Because men are not providers and protectors, not innately, because they only protect what they possess. But we protect everybody and we provide, baby, okay? So I hope you catch a girl tonight, because I hope I do. And don't forget, before there was feminism, it was lesbian.
I sometimes wonder, do people really are they really this type of personality, or is this some type of character that people put on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube? I believe sometimes people are characters, because underneath all of that, I don't know if that's really the true person.
Who were living those lives without worried about niggas. Like, they were not worried about niggas. They were decentering men. So before there was feminism, there were lesbians. Hey, excuse me, thank you.
This is the woman that y'all saying needs protection? All you ladies that came at me with your disrespectful comments, saying that I'm going to hell and I'm this and I'm that. Did you not just hear what this woman just said? Let's break it down.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. So it's clear what team she's playing for. It's very clear what team she's playing for.
Hope every Black woman is kissing another Black woman.
She hopes all Black women are kissing other Black women.
Okay, well, I'm not going to get into the sexuality of this person, because that is not the point that I'm trying to focus on. I'm just wanting you to see her personality, to kind of see kind of where she stands, what she's kind of what she's representing as who she is. So I don't know what you can see, but I see some things in this in her performance on here. Like I said, I think a lot of this stuff people do are performances. I don't really even think that sometimes these are the real people behind all of that. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, because some of these people are playing out their real, who they really are. But it's very interesting. She seems to be very confident, maybe slight. It could go into arrogance. Not sure. Again, hey Shu, how are you, sweetie? Again, that does not mean that she need to be hit by a brick. But as I showed you prior to, the night before, or either that night, she did hit someone in the face for asking her or wanting to talk to her, and she did not want to talk to that person. Does she have a right not to talk to a man if she doesn't want to? Yes, she has that right. Everybody has a right to talk and entertain who they want to entertain. Does she have a right to hit him in the face? Absolutely not. And for those who, came in a little late, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna show you what she either did the night prior to, or that same night, and she just changed her clothing when she got hit by the brick. I'm not sure because they don't make it, but I'm gonna show you this so that you can have an understanding of what I'm saying. Because I wanna be fair to the story. I want to be fair to her and everybody that was involved in it. Not the person that hit her with a brick, but I'm just saying, I just want to get all the sides before I just start putting in my opinion that Black men need to protect Black women. Now, do some Black women need protecting? Yes, but it also depends on the circumstances. And that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. See. Now, do you see this? And this is for the people that were not here. She's in some type of parade or not a parade, but she's I guess outside hanging out. She's walking, and you can't hear the volume for some apparent reason. Like I said, my laptop will not play the volume for this, but he's asking her, the Caucasian male is asking her, well, he wanted to talk to her. I guess trying to get a number, or just kind of like whatever the other guy, tried to get a number. And so she slaps him instead of just saying, just stop talking to me, sir. Maybe the guy was annoying. Maybe he just kept on. I've been places too where, men, they keep trying to push the envelope and you're like, okay, I'm not interested. And hey, Miss Regina, and they keep on pressing the envelope. And it's like, I'm told you no, and I try to be really nice because I know people are crazy. So I've had men to keep doing that. And I said, well, sir, no, thank you. I appreciate you. And everything, but I'm, either at that time I'm talking to someone or I'm just, this is not the right time. Hey, Gary, basically, I'm not trying to be, I don't want to come out and say, I'm not attracted to you. And it's something about you that's weird. I don't come out and say that, because like I said, regardless of how I feel, people are crazy. And then too, people are human, you know what I'm saying? And nobody likes rejection. So I think that the way, ladies, how we, tell people certain things can also, you can't always be like, man, fuck you, I don't want to talk to you. That's not always appropriate to say to people, because people are really crazy, like the one that hit her with that brick. But then again, you see that she got a little crazy in her too, because all she had to do was tell a man, no, sir, I'm not interested, and walk off. She gonna sit up there and tell a man, I'm not interested, stop talking to me, and hit the man in the face. Now, what would some of you men do? You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like she was either a little drunk, or maybe that's just, like I said, we saw a little bit of her personality where she's very, she's very free with herself. She's very outspoken. When free with herself, I mean her sexuality, or she seems very, very either confident or arrogant. I don't know which one, but she seems very vocal about what she wants and what she don't want. So that's why I'm like, that's something, y'all. That's what when I saw that, I was just like, okay, so this young lady, it's more to the story, is basically what I'm saying to you. It's more to the story than meets the eye. And that's why you can't always give your opinion on a lot of things until you know all of it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to finish playing this a little bit and see what else he wants to add to it.
Hey. So I guess all of you women that jump to her defense are all out there trying to kiss a woman.
Okay.
This is the one you're fighting for. This is the woman that you're defending.
Hey, Free, thank you.
Get back to the tapes.
Because we are the innate protectors and the providers.
She said that women are the protectors and the providers, but yet she's wondering why black men are not protecting her. She just said that women are the protectors and
do y'all remember when y'all were growing up? Did y'all ever hear that women was the protector and the providers? I know when I was coming up, I always heard the men are the protector and providers. From my father, grandfather, uncles, my brother-in-laws. That's what I've always seen. So when she said that, does she have a warped sense of gender roles, or or is that just something that is new today? I'm just curious. And that's why I said I'm going to have, hey, Matt K, that's why I told y'all I'm going to have an open panel, because I really want to know, are we jacked up today? Because that's what she was saying. The women are the providers and protectors. I'm sorry. I don't want to provide and protect no more. I'm just saying. When you're a single woman, you get tired of doing all the stuff by yourself. I mean, not by yourself, but, as far as like paying your bills, taking care of your car, making sure that. So what I'm saying is, sometimes it is a blessing to have a mate that is actually y'all on the same page. I'm not talking about just to have a pair of pants sitting around the house. I'm talking about somebody that y'all both contribute to the household. Like, to me, I've always thought two was better than one. That's just my perception. Now, that could be the traditional way, but I've always had that in my mind, that that's what I wanted, instead of having to do it all by myself. So I don't want to be the only protector. I would be and maybe provide would be for a child. If maybe that's what she's talking about.
Providers.
We protect societies. We protect communities.
Women protect societies and communities. Okay, where were all the women to protect her? Where were all the women to protect her if women are the protectors of society?
With our intellectual property, with our lived experiences, with our breast milk, with our bodies.
Do you see how they promote their bodies? Do you see how it's all vanity, vain? Guys, this woman don't even like men. She's a feminist. Could you believe that? That's why she did what she did with that video. It's to create hatred or anger in women against men. That's what she did.
Now, what do y'all think about that? Do you think that she did this because, to me, from what she was saying, she seems to be a feminist, maybe bisexual or lesbian? Do you think it's because she has hatred for men that she did? She wanted to make sure that, men did not let, I guess, the media and people know that these black men or men did not protect her when she was getting hit by the brick. I want to show you this. This other film that I thought was has to kind of do with, I think this is her story. I'm going to show you, because I really was like, and this is a young man by the name of Look, It's Jay. I subscribe to him. He gives a good commentary on it as well. But I'm going to show you the video when she was, I guess, just hit by the brick.
This man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch, and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, grabbed a rock, and it hit me in my face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something. Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? All y'all niggas.
What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this?
You didn't deserve to get hit by a brick, ma'am. That's for damn sure. But again, we cannot choose our karma. For those who did not see, I'm going to say it again. The night before or the same night, I'm not for sure because they did not say. She did hit a man in the face. She slapped him. The man was asking for her number. The man was trying to get to know her. I'm assuming he was a little bit annoying to her. And maybe she was a little tipsy or drunk. She slapped him in the face, walked off, and then twerked. So again, we cannot choose when Miss Karma comes, and we cannot choose how Miss Karma delivers. So no, she did not deserve to get hit by a brick. That was extreme. But it also was extreme to hit someone that you do not know that was just being annoying to you in the face either. So life is funny, isn't it? I'm not talking about ha ha. I'm talking about it makes you it's like life is so unpredictable. It almost puts you in awe. I'm gonna finish playing this.
I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men and was like, "What are you gonna do?" And I told all these men, like, "Yo, why this man got a brick on my face?" And he's holding a brick, and all these is watching, and nobody does nothing. And he hits me in my face, and then they all just watch, and they let that nigga get in a car. How is this okay? This is what y'all doing to women? Really, like, don't understand. Like, I'm just trying to take my friend out from 5 years ago. Like, literally spending my whole money, not bothering nobody. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? I'm in the parking lot just trying to buy some food.
And I'm gonna stop right here, but I'm gonna play it a little longer too. But for some apparent reason, my StreamYard is not working, so I can't put comments up here today. But it's saying Matt K said, "I am not going around risking my freedom for random women of any color and not know the situation. I got a family to protect." I know that's right.
And, like, I'm literally like, why is this nigga busting up on me like this? And I'm looking at all these niggas. They literally let this nigga do all of this. They let that nigga, like, really, like, do all of that. I never thought it was gonna happen, yo. Like, it's so whack. And he's gonna get away with it. He got in the car. He got away. He never gonna get caught. He's gonna move on. He's probably at an after party right now having a good time. Do you feel good about yourself doing this to a woman? For what? Like, all this.
Miss Regina said, "For me, the presence of my man provides me with protection. No man press me in front of him." Okay. As Shu says, "I don't believe this was unprovoked." Okay. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that this woman deserved to get hit with a brick. That is not what I'm saying. But everything, it has more to the story than meets the eye. We're here. Yes, she's a victim. She was hit. You can see that her face is very swollen by the injury. So we can see it, right? But there is also more to it. Did this person have a right to hit her with a brick? No, not at all. But we have to look at the whole story. And again, Eshu, you're right. I don't believe this was unprovoked, is what Eshu said.
Violence against black women is not okay. Like, what do I do to deserve this? Like, what is my defense against this? That crazy because I haven't been out all year. Like all year, I haven't been out all year. I haven't been out all year. I only came out because my friend was in town. And look at me now. Look at me now. I got a whole nother ear. My ear is bleeding, y'all. My ear is bleeding.
She says she never know. Meek says she never knows who's watching what she's popping on YouTube. Either no one does. People will get you. Matt K said that's extreme to be hitting anyone with a brick, but you have to know that there are crazy people out there, so you need to mind your mouth. Right. Hey, Emmanuel, how you, sweetie? Exactly. That's it. Like I said, I've had men to press me over and over again. I said, okay, well, I appreciate you, and I try to, I try to be real nice, but they still gonna get a no. But I still try to be nice and not be, rude and be like, nigga, I done told you, get the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, then you don't know where these people mind at. One bad thing you could say to them, they'll knock the hell out of you.
This nigga got my ear bleeding.
Swift says, before a man strikes a man, he knows that his safety and well-being depends upon his own ability to protect himself at the moment. Some women don't think past, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z. Correct.
Just know I'm shooting this straight up
22.
first. Like, yo, any nigga that say what's up to me, I'm shooting y'all niggas like words born. I don't even care about my face because I'm still gonna be prettier than all of y'all niggas because I have a pretty heart. But my heart is broken, y'all. My heart is broken.
Your pretty heart you may have, but that is debatable. Let me tell you, as women, and because I am a woman, I'm not going to speak for all women. I'm going to speak for me. The way you carry yourself when you go out, people see it, right? Even though I have had men to press me in certain situations because they wanted my number or wanted to take me out, my delivery, my response to them, I got no disrespect. I'll say that. I got nobody ever has knocked me out with a brick. Nobody has ever hit me. Nobody has ever said, okay then, bitch, fuck you. I've never had that. And forgive me, for saying that. I'm trying, but I'm just giving an example. I've never had that to happen to me because I just know that there is certain ways and certain things you should say and how you should say them. You know what I'm saying? And like Matt K said, you need to mind your mouth. You can't talk to people any kind of way. And that's whether they crazy or not. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has, when you first meet them, you have to have some type of, I would say, surface kind of respect for people. Basically, you're just not going to do any and everything or say any and everything to everyone. And I think as women, even as men, we got to learn how to do that. Like I said, it can't always be, well, I'm going to say how I feel. You can't do that all the time. And wisdom will tell you enough not to do that because you see all these stories when people tell everything how they feel about a person and they want to, feel better and get it off. But sometimes that could be to your own detriment. You know what I'm saying? So I think as women, we got to carry ourselves in a way, and then because we can't always think of how somebody else is going to respond. I know that you don't know, what somebody will do or say, but you have to also hold yourself accountable. There's just certain things, behaviors and things you shouldn't say or do because you just don't know people.
Broken because I would stand up for any of y'all. I stand up for everybody. I stand up for everybody. And nobody ever stands up for me. And my heart is broken. It's been 12 hours. I'm in the hospital. I'm getting discharged. I do have a concussion, so I gotta take it slow for a week. Unfortunately, I don't have the kind of job that's gonna give me that kind of grace. So, I still got a mother. I still gotta teach. I still gotta work. I really just want the best for everybody, and I don't know why people want to kill me. I can't even chew food the next week. I had a vacation that I planned 6 months ago for my birthday. I'm so afraid. Why do people want to hurt me so bad? I really love my community, and just to know that people hate me to this level, this kind of level of violence is just so.
As y'all seen the clip, you can see a beautiful black woman, you know what I'm saying, crying, and you can see her in the beginning crying out at the event had just took place, and you can see a whole bunch of guys standing around, and she's saying that a guy hit her in the face and nobody did nothing. And as you see, the guys did nothing but say, call the police and said, what you want me to do? Now she went on to go on her videos.
Okay, let me go back to that part where she is when she first gets hit. But let's see.
What do y'all do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something.
The men are asking, what do you want me to do? What did you want me to do? And she's saying, I want you to be a man.
Y'all gonna let a man hit me in my face? Call y'all. What have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody.
And again, we cannot, unfortunately, pick our karma. Okay? Sister Karma comes to all of us. And unfortunately, we can't pick it, and we can't pick how it's going to happen. When it's going to happen, it just happens. And John, I don't know if you saw this, but because I want to show you what happened. I believe this either happened on the same day. I don't know if this is even the man that hit her with the brick, but the man that she slaps. And then she twerks. Okay. So I have to, keep showing you guys this because, like I said, I got to be fair. I'm for some women. I'm not for every woman. I'm just gonna be honest. Just like I'm not for every man. I believe everybody has a part to play. There is people that have wronged other people. There are people that are victims from people's actions. But what I can't excuse or I can't overlook is we got to see more of the story. And Free Thinkers, hey, Channel Forbes, I don't know if this even is the same man that she slapped. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. I believe this might be a different man. And maybe another man tried to talk to her too. And she probably said something, did something. And that's when he got the brick and hit her in the face. So I don't even know if that's even the same man. This either happened the day before or it could have happened the same night. Again, it's not clear who the man was. Okay. People in general just need to be careful, alert, and self-awareness is the key. So I'm going to put my link in the chat for those men that would like to come up, men or women, and to discuss this, because she said the women was the providers and the protectors. So with her saying the women were the provider and protector, why did she feel like someone had to protect her if she was the protector? I'm just asking. I'm just asking. So I'm something's not making sense to me. Are they the protector or are you? You know, which one? Karma is a bitch. And in this case, oh Lord, girl. Oh, thank God. Now my StreamYard is working. Karma is a bitch, and in this case, one which is a brick. Yes, yes, yes. And that's unfortunate. Again, like I said, I don't condone her being hit with a brick. So don't, at the same time, you
Mm-hmm.
cannot pick our karma. Hey, young Rez, what you got to add to the
Pretty
conversation?
much so. It's like, yeah, she didn't deserve to get hit with the brick, but also those guys, both of them are wrong in the situation. The guy that hit her
You
in
go
the
get
head
her.
with a brick
Mhm.
and basically she herself, because the way she behaved prior, caught up with her. I don't believe she deserved to get hit in the head with a brick, and the people who are watching her, watching that happen to her even worse though. And pretty much though, they're supposed to step in and supposed to help out, but they didn't though. And
So, so young Riz, would you have jumped in to protect her?
yes, yes, I would have taken the shot for her. I don't care about what happens to me as long as that woman is safe.
Okay, so why would you do that? Do you feel is that because of your upbringing?
Yes,
Okay, and you believe in if it's a woman to take up for her.
yep.
Okay, thank you, young Riz, for your opinion. Matt K, what do you have to add to this brother?
What up, Selena?
What's up, Matt K?
Man, uh, like I said, I think it's extreme for somebody to first for a man to hit a woman with a brick, or you know what I'm saying, anybody. But you gotta realize that for you to take
Mhm.
a brick and hit a person, your mind ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but that's the thing. Like, for I don't know. Like, I just say like we don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
think a man hitting a woman with a brick is extreme, and yeah, somebody should have helped her at that point. At
Mhm.
that point, yeah, I think if you see a dude hit a woman with a brick, you like, yo, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's too
But
much.
the thing is for us, like, I see she playing I'm a black woman. Y'all supposed to
Mhm.
protect me. The only way that a man I think the only way that a man can protect a woman is if he is allowed to set up boundaries. And what I
Right.
mean by that is my wife, my daughters, they know how to mind their fucking mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you can't run around cursing people out and slapping people and all types of shit and creating situations for a black man to have to risk his safety and his freedom just because you want to be superwoman and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Correct.
can't do that shit. I think that's totally unfair for us to have to just step in and be the police for an idiot. That's
Yeah.
just
Right.
my opinion.
So Matt K, so you agree with me on how a woman should carry themselves? Like there's ways that you say things to other men, especially when it comes to rejection. Like you can't. Do you feel like a woman adds to it when they do that? And like vulgar, like saying something vulgar to them or whatever.
I think that you have to, you said like, as a woman, you have to carry, I guess you're saying as a woman, do you have to carry yourself a certain type of way? I
Yeah.
think I think to be a woman, you have to carry yourself a certain type of way. Same way as to be a man, you have to carry yourself a certain type of way. Being grown and being a woman ain't the same thing. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Okay.
like, yeah, like you gotta watch your fucking mouth. Like I be telling my wife all the time, like she got a bad temper. So I'm like, look. when you on the highway and shit, and I ain't in the car, watch your fucking mouth. Like,
Right.
don't be riding up to people like talking shit and all that shit. Somebody can follow you somewhere and beat the shit out of you. And what I'm gonna do then? You know, you put me in a
Exactly.
situation where I have to react. That's why I asked, where's her daddy? Where's her brother? Where's her uncle? Where's her male fucking friend? Because
Right.
it's
Well,
that's his job. You know what I'm saying?
can I ask you guys something?
Okay, go
Wait,
ahead.
thank you.
What up?
Salute chat and panel. Salute Selena, great show.
Thank you.
Salute.
Um, hey, is that the same woman that happened the same night?
Yeah, see that, hey Empress, that's what I'm trying to understand because see, I believe it was the same night, but
Because it was. Mhm.
from what the North Carolina beat said that they're not sure because she had different clothes on when she got beat. I mean,
But she's wearing black, so
but when I went back to look at it, it looked like the same outfit she did have on when she got hit with the brick when she hit the Caucasian guy. When she
okay.
slapped the Caucasian guy first, you know.
Yeah. I thought it was the same night. That question answers itself. She was
Yeah,
flagrant all night. You don't do that,
Right, bro.
right,
I just
man. I'm a little older than you. I came from the '80s. Are you kidding me?
right.
I just want to know if the person who threw the brick was his name Craig.
Nah, I
Oh
don't know if
shit.
he was Craig, but he was
I saw another video too
he was
on the
pooping.
subway.
Now,
No,
mind you, I'm not saying like I mind you, like I'm saying like if I see a dude hit a woman with a brick, of course I'm gonna be like, hey, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I'm
that's
just
that.
saying, like, don't put your. I'm not saying that maybe somebody shouldn't have knocked dude out or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But still, you gotta. You can't
All
put
right,
yourself
all
For
in
right.
that
me,
situation.
I want,
so
I want,
sorry.
I want
So
to.
I was
See,
gonna say,
but that's crazy
sorry.
though, because you gotta think about it, right? Why are we only useful for fucking another nigga up? So we only useful for beating each other ass. But when y'all turn around, oh, I'm strong, I'm an
Oh,
independent
crazy.
woman, I got this, I
All right,
got that.
all
But
right.
you want us to kill each other for
What
you, but you don't even respect us. Nah,
what
fuck
check
that
this
shit.
out?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not
No,
gonna sit
it's
around and
me,
see
but
that shit.
okay.
You hear me?
So the
Sorry.
judge
Okay,
McKay.
we gotta have one mic. So Young
My
Riaz
bad.
is talking. He's talking. So if you could just give him a few minutes and then I'll give you some time to talk. Go ahead, John.
Oh no, I was finished up with that part. I'm just saying like they want us to be they protect well, she said that she's the protector, but it's like we only useful for fucking another nigga up and that's it. Like,
Okay.
oh, y'all got y'all house, y'all got y'all vibrator, y'all got all that shit. Y'all good, y'all need us, but y'all only need us to destroy each other. Y'all doing the job for the white people.
No, I'm gonna say, hey, I'm gonna tell you
Not
this.
all, not all of y'all, not all of
No,
y'all.
I
I'm just
know.
saying.
I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you this. And Swift, you're more than welcome to come back up when you get a chance. Um, I'm like this. I don't care what nobody say. I need a man, a good man. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I need because I'm one of those women. I have always wanted something more traditional. That was my idea. And mind you, every woman does not want that. Some women enjoy being single. Hey, Roy Lee. Some women enjoy not having children, and that's what they like, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking about for me, myself, and I. That's what I desire. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can only say for me. I don't. That's why I don't really talk for every woman because we're all different, so I appreciate what you're saying, John, because you're right. Some women only need you when they really ain't basically don't have a choice.
Time to wreck shop. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
oh shit, there's
so
another nigga. Go fuck him up. I cussed him out and I
right,
slapped him, but he pushed me down the steps, so go kill him. Like what?
Man,
right,
man,
right.
man. Listen,
Yeah,
John's
for
show.
me, sorry.
No man, you good. So to everybody on here, and shout out to Selena who actually quoted Beyonce. She, me, myself, and I. All right, I see you. All right, but you know what?
pardon my voice because like I'm still recovering from this cold over here. So salute John, salute Riaz, salute Mac.
Channel 4. Yeah.
Both all three of you guys actually brought up some real good points. So I'm gonna go on the extreme end of the ledge here. So hold my hands here. Hold my hands here while I actually walk you through this thought process because I'm right there with you. But I'm gonna push you to the extreme edge of this, right? There's too many women out there that use their femininity as a weapon.
Yeah.
Right? She gets slapped with a brick. Mr. Mac. I don't see your full name, so I'm gonna call you Mr. Mac for now. So please forgive me. All right, sure. Mr. Mac. Of course, you're gonna jump in and say, "Yo, what the hell is going on in this extreme situation?" But at the same time, you don't even know the backstory. It could be a position where what did this woman do to a family member? To this man, did she give him HIV? Did she threaten someone's family member? Now, in the wise words of Charlemagne the God, you violated. It is not up to you to choose how I react.
Right.
You guys are making great.
I get all that. And my point is, at the end, when it comes down to it, if I'm in a situation where I see a man,
and I don't disagree,
take a brick and hit a woman.
I agree.
She ain't got a fucking brick. I can see if it's a brick fight. You know what I'm saying?
Agree with you.
We throwing bricks.
But I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not saying that I'm getting ready to be like extreme. I whoop this nigga ass, but I'm gonna try to diffuse that situation. Like, bro, what the fuck? You just hit this woman with
hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Not to
man.
Hey, I'm sorry. I just can't see any situation where you are prohibited as a grown serial whatever the fuck your parents raised your ass on, eating man, taking a brick and hitting a chick.
Right. Like, come on, bro.
Much, you know what I mean? That's
hold on. I'm not defending it. I am not defending it.
Yeah. I mean, I just wanted to make that clear. You know?
Yeah, and I want to make that clear that I am agreeing with you.
Right, okay. Right.
I'm just saying, let's look. I'm all I'm doing right now. I'm just
trying to advocate. Guys.
I'm not an advocate. I'm just saying take a step back and look at the big picture. Now, should you step in and defend that? Yeah, 100%. I definitely do agree with that because I don't want to see nobody get killed. You get what I'm saying?
I mean,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
For me, though, sorry.
Man, oh no.
No,
oh, hell no.
For me, though, in that situation, no, what I would do, though, is I would have stepped in and I would have just pushed both. I would just pretty much step in the middle and I would have pretty much, taken both of them apart. And then I would have just gone to both sides and talked to them and say, this is not worth it, walk away and everything like that. But also at the same time, if, that actually happened, I would hit back.
And that's perfectly fine. And that's where I agree. But that is where I agree with you, and that's where I actually draw the line right here, right? Because I'm looking at this video right here. Now, I don't know the rest of this video, but to me, this video that's being shown on the screen right now, it just looks like it's just made for social media. You know what I'm saying? This is a little bit...
Which is genius. If that's the case, it's genius.
You get what I'm saying? But this looks like it's social, because I've done social media promotions with some of the extreme people. You get what I'm saying? This looks promoted to me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, I did not look at the rest of it because I don't care to look at it. Right?
Right.
But as far as the situations like this, I'll bet exactly why is she twerking? What the hell is it? You feel what I'm saying? Now,
exactly.
I've actually been in serious situations where I've actually had to break up some very, very serious situations where straps was pulled out. And I ain't talking to that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been in the middle.
I think it's cloud chasing.
How about this, yo?
Yeah, that's crowd chasing. I know promotion.
But the brick was an X factor. It was a result.
You feel what I'm saying?
But let me ask you, I just want to throw in this real quick. My bad. I don't like to interrupt.
No, you good. Please.
But yo, let me ask you something. Y'all just seen her slap that dude. Where the women going? Where the women that protected him? Why didn't no chick jump in and say, hey, why you smack that dude? You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
It's all good because she a woman.
Man,
That's why I say it's cloud chasing.
If a
Mac,
woman would smack me and my wife seen it, oh, it's on. You know what I'm
He wouldn't
saying?
even.
Like,
He'd even cuss her out.
right.
Right.
Mac,
This don't even look
Because he
real.
was scared.
Mac,
He
Okay,
wasn't scared.
Mac.
It
guys.
looked like she slapped his hat though at first a little bit. I'm not sure. I can't really
Look
tell.
at the
Oh no, that's
extension.
his face.
Look at the
Never mind, that's
extension
his
on it.
face.
Look at the strut. I'd have kicked her dead in her ass for that. I'm
Right,
sorry.
I'd have kicked her in her butt cheek. She'd have fell. I'm like, oh, you slapped me, bitch. I
Anybody,
kicked you in your
anything
ass.
say, yeah, it started right acting like that. It had to be cloud chasing.
Mac.
But to me,
See,
Yo,
the
has
moment the
y'all
guy hit
ever?
her,
Okay.
okay, but I'm saying to me, the moment the guy hit her with the brick, he's no longer a man anyway. Because a real man knows self-control, regardless in any situation. You
Okay.
know, I know that you wouldn't let someone hit you though if you'd hit back, of course. But sometimes when the situation calls for it, best way is self-control and stuff like that.
Okay.
You can never.
Hey, yeah, that's a attention thing.
Okay,
Yeah,
I think
guys.
it's cloud chasing.
Let's Swift Swift. Hey, how you doing, sweetie?
What's up,
You have
everybody?
something.
How's everything? Happy Labor Day.
Yo, yo.
Happy Labor's Day. Can you have something to add to the conversation? I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, likewise, likewise. Good to see everybody. I'm just agreeing with everybody else. This thing looks like a publicity stunt for social media. Like she didn't
Uh-huh.
slap him for real. That was like a soft slap. It looks like it looked like this was all an act.
Oh
This incident
wow.
right here. This looks like an act. She didn't really
Oh.
make contact with the slap. But going back to what we were saying before, I'm here in Brooklyn, and I see a lot of situations in New York where things happen and you want to stand up and protect people. So I've been in that situation plenty of times. You're putting your life on the line every time you do it. But
Uh-huh.
sometimes you have to watch these situations to see what really is going on because you get yourself caught up in something you don't know really what you might get yourself caught up in something you shouldn't be involved with.
Swift.
Right.
But
So
Swift.
yeah,
let me ask y'all this question, and one at a time. When do you believe all women should be protected?
No. Hell no.
is that
Out
for
of your
me?
mind.
That's for everyone.
No.
Selena, you
Respect,
can't.
respectful women need to be protected. If you were a respectful woman, not like disrespectful women, you on your own because you calling that energy towards you. Like I
Thank you.
got friends out in DC. They go crazy. They cuss anybody out. Niggas cuss their ass back out. Like, come on, bro. All my sisters would never talk crazy to no dude because they know if it get into some physical altercation, then it's gonna be up. So you're
Right.
supposed to avoid that. You don't
Yeah.
entertain and bring that towards you. As a woman,
And
Right.
North, Selena,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, but North Carolina is more respectful than that. That's the South. They have more. Um, they raise their women to be
shit.
women like that.
I'm from North Carolina. Let's go shit.
So let me so let me ask all of
Nah.
y'all a serious question.
It just
Let me ask all of
depends.
y'all let me
Uh,
ask all of y'all a serious question. Why are we talking
uh-huh.
about this? Well, meanwhile Travis Rudolph just happened. Are we actually having this conversation?
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who that is.
I'm talking about the
Okay.
football player
Yes. The one
who
who
beat
had
his black girl.
The
the one
white.
who
Okay.
no, the one who shot his jump off's brother and killed him,
Oh
right?
yeah.
And the jump off was married, and she lied to her brothers, letting them know, oh, wait, he put hands on me, which was false. Send them over to his house.
Yeah.
They hear a football player.
And he was a football player, right? She sent her
Oh,
brothers to his
okay.
house to kill him. He ended up killing one of her brothers.
I remember that. That just
Yeah.
happened
Yeah.
recently.
Right. And then when they
Okay.
asked her to understand, are you married? Yes, I'm currently married. So you married having your side piece. You don't like that your side piece decide, yo, I ain't really messing with you like that no more. And you actually having a text message go shoot his shit up. And you want to play victim?
Mm.
I'm sorry. There's
You
no
remember? You remember Steve McNair?
Okay.
what's up?
You remember Steve McNair?
Yeah,
Come
that shit
on,
was sad.
bro.
That was the first sad sports quarterback black athlete out that hurt my feelings for real.
Out of
Yeah,
there.
that was horrible. I remember
But
that.
hey, man, these situations, man, is
I just wanted to put that name out there just to act like, and the woman got away with no punishment. there's a lot of stories like this where a woman gets to lie on a man and his reputation is ruined. As a matter of fact, you know what? I got a better one for you. This is one that actually happened right down here in South Florida, in Miami to boot. The guy is teenagers on top of this, right? The guy wasn't feeling the girl no more. He picked up on another chick, right? You know, it's typical teenager stuff. You know what I mean? The teenager, you know, puberty stuff, whatever you want to call it, right? The chick comes to school with a steak knife and damn near cuts this dude heart out. He manages to survive. He manages to survive, right? Everything goes on trial, and throughout this entire time, they never revealed the female's name, but his information is all the way out there. But the person who tried to kill him, what are we talking about right now? I'm sorry, a lot of these women, or at least women in general, are way too protected.
Well,
if you get deep with it, it goes down to the mind control and all of that, in the record industry and media, and what is their intake every day. They act a certain way. The same motherfuckers jump back and act surprised.
Hey, but look, I'm just calling out examples that you can look up. That's all.
Hey,
let me add. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to point something out. I've been sitting here because I'm looking at this on a TV, and I've been sitting here watching this video over and over and over again of her smacking this dude. All right, when she slaps him, she looks directly at the camera. There is a cameraman here.
That's clout chasing, yeah.
And another thing, if you really look, I do not see not a single black person anywhere in this
around, right?
That's black supremacy.
I think this is going to come up that this is a publicity stunt. Whoever pointed that out, I started looking at that once you said it.
Me and Swift, we pointed that out first.
I don't think this is real.
Yes, sir.
I don't even think this is real. And something else I want to point out about the video where she gets hit with the brick. If you play that, do you notice the surroundings of where she is at that
all black niggas?
Yeah, in North Carolina.
No, she's in Houston. She's in Houston.
But I'm saying the video where she got
that's
slapped,
even worse.
I'm like, yo, look at where you're at right now. We got to realize that also. Well, black women or whatever women, whatever. You got to realize that where are you, darling? Like, where the fuck was you at when you
hands in his pockets?
By the way, when she slapped him, you notice he leaned to his face too.
Right, he didn't even turn around. He didn't like. There's no reaction from him. Like, what the, like none of that. I think this is.
By the way, if you look at my music video, Gotta Go, I got double chicks. I did not flinch.
Okay, but the brick may not be clout chasing.
Oh no!
Yeah,
no,
so let me ask the question,
wrong.
right? So y'all on this panel, have y'all seen like there's a clip where a dude walk past a man and his woman and be like, "Damn, that ass fat."
No, he needs to be shot.
And then shot. So no, look. So if this was, he's clout chasing, right? So what if a story came out where he get hit with a brick? Is there going to be any outrage? Is anybody going to give a fuck?
No, not 100. Not really.
I don't.
Though. Not really. Though. Only small amount of people will care. The rest will not.
Me sitting up at Kroger. Somebody say something to her, they might get a shopping cart on top of their head.
What? Nah,
fuck out of here!
I don't do
you
that.
out here pranking. All pranking like that should be clout chasing. It's too dangerous out here right now.
Right.
I mean, remember Big Tyrone? I'm Big Tyrone. And I'm
got shot, right?
Long dick style.
In Houston, he got off murder charges over a prank.
Yeah, did Big Tyrone get shot or some shit like that?
And even that was a clout.
Tyrone got shot. Oh,
dude!
Wow.
Dude was trying to prank, pull out a butcher knife. Dude put out, clapped his ass, 90 style, on camera in the parking lot. They ran the court.
Out here, man.
I'm gonna say something that's not gonna be popular at all, and it is what it is. I really don't give a fuck.
And you know what's
I got 3 daughters.
You know what's gonna be more popular than all of that? Your obituary.
I got 3 daughters and 1 son. 3 daughters and 1 son. And every last one of them, I don't care what y'all say, it is what it is. I've raised my son to hit everybody the fuck back. Everybody.
I only hit back
Every
when they
goddamn
need
body.
to.
I'm telling
I
you,
don't.
I raised my son to hit everybody the fuck back.
That leads to
Protect yourself,
that
son.
leads to a question, sir. Leads to a question.
What's that?
The question is he the middle child, the oldest, what? Middle,
He the
youngest, what?
youngest. He the youngest.
Yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
He
That's
gonna
how
You
he
be
can
know,
come
on.
out. That's how he come out not gay.
yeah. Now I put it like that because, like, you know what I'm saying. I was raised the
I'm the
same
first.
way.
You know what
Hit
I say about equal
everybody the
rights?
I'm
fuck
the
back.
first
You know
child.
what I'm saying? I don't give a damn. Like like, look, I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna let. I don't want my son to get his ass kicked by no woman.
Man,
Fuck that.
respectfully, what did your wife say about that?
My wife agrees.
Yeah, because
Okay. I
because you know what? After your sister get done with his ass, they go to wife.
Yeah.
yeah.
His
You know what
sister
I say
used to
about
kick
equal
his
rights?
ass. His sister will fuck him up. Wait, he not supposed to hit them?
You know what I
Yeah,
say about equal rights?
No, I
when they older,
can't.
they all good. When they get older,
I
they all
don't
good.
give. Sorry.
No, you know what
I
I say
know
about
you
equal
guys
rights?
fucking.
Okay, one at a time, guys. Okay, what were you saying, young Riz?
Okay, so I know you guys are gonna consider me weak, but sometimes in some situations I won't hit back at all, whether it's a guy or a girl. Just let him do it, because I'm not risking anything. I know self-defense and everything, but I'm different though, and
So
I
let
just
me ask you this, because what you're saying right now is kind of weird. So
I
you
would
said,
snitch.
listen,
I would
listen, listen.
literally snitch. When I get
Just
hit, I would
follow what
literally
I'm.
run to the
Young
cops and
Riz,
snitch.
young
But
Riz,
Sorry.
wait,
you
let him say
said
it.
that you would protect that woman. You
Yes.
would
Exactly.
allow somebody. You would put yourself in harm's way for that woman, but you won't protect yourself.
Yep.
Exactly.
I
Come
don't
on,
care
bro.
about myself
That's
sometimes. I care
what?
about other people more.
You better work on that,
Riaz,
boy.
that's
Don't be a
not good, bruh.
pacifist.
That's
Don't be a
not good, bro.
pacifist.
That's backwards because how are you going to
That,
protect other people if you can't protect yourself, bro? That is literally mathematically impossible.
And don't let a woman smell that. Nope.
They going
it's
exactly.
Now, I'm sorry, y'all. When I say I teach my son to hit everybody back, I'm not telling him to take and beat a woman into the ground. But if she slap you, bro, and you can't smack her ass back, fuck that shit. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about.
You know,
I can't.
I tell men, man, let the woman let the woman vent like a ref in the NBA, and there's a foul, and the player vents to the ref. Allow your woman to do that.
I say equal rights come with equal lefts.
Ooh,
Sorry,
damn,
bro.
folks, you killing me, bro.
I mean,
But look,
it is what it is.
you're making great points, man. This is
See, I
very
was raised that same way though. Like my parents told me, if somebody hits you, hit them back 10 times harder. They didn't put gender to it at all. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
that's
But
yeah.
my son, I tell him if a girl hits you, because my son he's 12 years old, and I told my youngest son, because my youngest son, this girl hit him, and he pushed her back, and she flew into a desk and hit her head. He's 6 years old. I was embarrassed like shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to tell both my children like, look, if a female hits you, they like you, so just give her a hug and don't let her go. Don't let her go. She really like you, and when you feel like she calmed down, let her go.
great advice.
That's good, Danielle.
That's actually good too.
Man, you're a good dad, man. But
Good, good
Yeah,
advice,
better
John.
than me.
luckily I ain't
Oh
had
my
that.
gosh.
We ain't had to cross that bridge. You know what I'm
when
saying? My
they
son,
get all get
Yeah.
older, man, you'll be great adults. All
Hey,
of
Miss
them.
Queen. Hey, King Me.
Okay.
See you
Yeah.
cool, G.
So we've already discovered that some women are not worth basically defending. So you're saying basically if they're disrespectful, basically how they carry themselves, are they disrespectful? Those are the women you do not protect. Is that correct? Is that what you're saying?
I give you an
Um,
example.
Go ahead.
and to answer the question,
Yes, Swift.
not everyone is deserving of protection, man and woman and child. Not
Okay.
everyone deserves protection,
Facts.
and we pretty much know who should be protected and who shouldn't, based on
Okay.
the way they carry themselves, the things they're doing. Some people need to learn. Some people need to
Okay.
learn their place. You know,
And
unfortunately.
And just to add
yeah,
on to Swift, and just to add on to what Swift is saying,
okay,
if the second that you realize that this is what their behavior is, 9 times out of 10, the first rule of human nature or nature as a living being is self-preservation. Chances are you really don't even want to be around these people to begin with. So let's start.
Mm-hmm.
right.
Okay, I
Right.
got a question.
Go ahead.
But I think it depends on the situation. But I got two examples and a question.
Hmm.
Okay, if you with a woman and someone hits somebody, I think it's different when you're not with your woman and a man hits a woman. Because if you with your woman and someone hits somebody, it's trouble. My woman gonna be like, "Let's get the fuck out of here right now."
Okay.
But
Right.
she might give me a nudge, which means do something.
Hey, Uncle L. Yeah.
I can actually speak to that wholeheartedly, as a matter of fact. A recent situation at a battle rap event that did happen. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And here's how it happened. How I can the bad part is I can't speak too much on it because it is on YouTube and it is an open case, right?
Is it above you?
Oh no.
Okay, go ahead.
So I actually had to jump in the middle of it
Mhm.
because the attacker was someone that I knew,
Don't
and
talk
she.
on it. Don't talk on it. No, don't talk on it.
Oh
Nah.
no, I can actually speak on it because it's on camera, right? I can't speak on the whole details of it, but basically, she swung on this battle rapper because of something that he said. You get what I'm saying? And it was very, very personal. I ain't gonna lie. It was a little bit. It was a little blow, right? The first thing I did is that I grabbed her and I pushed her to the corner and I told her to chill out, but she was still ready to while out. I told my date, "Hey, you see the guy that she swung on? Yeah, put handcuffs on his girlfriend." Because if anything goes left, she's gonna be the first one to let hands go. I got every other dude in the room. I got every other dude and chick in the room. But this is between homegirl that swung, the target, and the girlfriend. The girlfriend is always gonna defend her man. So I made
Mhm.
sure before anything go left, because all I did was actually targeted the key players, right? This may or may not have to do with this conversation, but this was a unique example for me because I did not bomb on her. I didn't bomb on anybody. I actually tried to pacify the situation, which I was for the most part successful until the end of the night where straps got pulled out. But right, but you have to think about these things very, very logically, especially if you want to talk about that we are men. Men are supposed to speak logically, and women actually speak with it with emotions.
Hey,
Correct?
brown
Swift,
skin.
I see Swift. You nodding your head. You agree with me so far? McKay, do you agree with me? John, sure.
Definitely.
You get what I'm saying? So in this
Yeah,
situation,
yeah.
she swung on this dude. I yoked her up. Yo, baby girl, now we can't do this. Boom, pull it to the corner. Stop, chill, stop, chill. I looked at my date. Yo, watch her. There's a lot going on. I don't care. Watch her because the first person that lets hands goes is this man's girlfriend, and if she lets hands go,
Hey,
all
Ricardo.
is gonna break loose.
But they were in
So
a
the first
battle
thing,
rap.
yeah, I go to battle rap events all the time. I'm a huge battle rap advocate, bro.
No, I mean what I'm saying is he was battling against her.
No, he was battling against somebody else, but he threw a shot at her.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
Oh, she shouldn't have been there then. Shit, she too thin skinned. She too thin skinned for it.
No, but the bad part is I told her before we entered the venue, I'm like, you know, you're gonna be a target tonight, right? Because of the
Right.
situation, what it was, I flat out told her, I gave her a hug. I'm like, yo, nice to see you. I'm like, you know, you're gonna be a target tonight, so you better have thick skin tonight. She did not have thick skin. As a matter of fact, that lady is actually in the room here. She could actually speak to it. It was bad. You feel me?
Hey, you the man, yo. I need you on my team. That was flashlighting. Flashlights. Matter of fact, homegirl that hitter was happy you jumped in.
Yo,
You,
just
you, hey, hey,
something.
you took a risk and it won for you.
It's just
Let me
another
say,
another
I was glad
point,
that
yo.
everybody got home safe. That's all I was concerned with. Get
go
home.
ahead. Okay,
Yeah,
go
don't do
ahead,
that again.
McKay. Go
Just
ahead.
another point, yo. Like you know, what I'm saying like I I believe that like I protect my black women if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So like us as men, you need to start like if you need to start taking your wife somewhere and teaching her how to shoot. You know what I'm saying? Because like right now, I wish a motherfucker would hit my wife with a brick. He getting shot.
That's nobody's wife, sir.
Huh?
That's nobody's wife.
She need to have a gun.
But she waiting for the streets.
Yeah, my daughter got one right now. You know what I'm saying? You put your hands on one of mine on some dumb shit, you getting shot.
Right.
So,
Hell yeah. We all shoot.
Exactly.
Hell
Right.
yeah.
And let me say this. I was talking to a cop one day and he was telling me the calls that he hates are domestic violence calls, because even though the woman calls and reports the man that's abusing her, when the cops get there, she's trying to fight the police because she,
I got a story.
or take up for her the abuser. And really a lot of cops, and I've heard it more than once, they hate going to those type of calls.
Those are the highest rate of those are the highest rates of cop deaths.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
hey, gentlemen. So, anyone who wants to know, the lady that I actually told her to mark her target, she's actually right here. She's hearing you. So, babe, remember what I told you to hold off Kia's girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay, so I explained to them that I had to hold off Kia and homegirl that was attacking him.
Yeah.
And I told you, don't worry about anybody else in the room but the girlfriend.
Oh yeah, she was ready.
But by you doing that, that kind of fucked everybody up. Everybody, that was an unexpected move. I salute you, man. I need you on my team, sir.
She's right here. She can tell you.
Because I was already watching the actions, and she was ready for the smoke when it was ready to pop out. So if anybody had touched him, she was ready to jump. So I was like, gotta watch her. Well, they watched the other one.
Yep. I'm sure he's still dating the same chick.
Of course.
He's the man.
Oh no, she's a rider. That trust me, she's a rider. If you know what I'm saying. She's a rider, but the thing is though is that she watched my lady over here because she saw that she rode with me, and everybody in that room kind of respected me because I always go to these events, so they know like, look, if I'm riding, I'm riding. You know what I'm saying? So it was a respect thing, and that's the number one thing. If it's two things that men actually have power over. Number one, men, and to anybody listening to this podcast, and even to you, Selena, and you tell me if I'm lying. A man's ultimate power is the word no.
The what?
A man's ultimate power is the word no. That's the kill switch for anything a woman could throw at you.
What you said was we're not doing this today. That's what you said. You show some real leadership.
A man's ultimate power is the word no. The second we say no, it's like, why? I don't have to tell you why. It's no. That's it. The second you do that is when you command control of the whole situation. Because ain't nothing going to go by you if you don't allow it. Just no. And no is a complete sentence. Period.
And same women call that being a man.
Well, I like when a man says, kind of tells me no or lets me know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, respectfully, not rude, not disrespectful, but somebody to be like, look, we not doing it. So I don't know.
I'll be a sex
Cena like that though. Cena like that. Cena like that. Cena like that. She like that. What you just did, what you just said, she like that.
That's my favorite thing. No.
But exactly what she just said. As long as it's
She like that. Everybody, you show leadership, and men, women, chat, panel, everybody like that. You better just flash logical decision. You took a risk and you won, son.
Hey, bro, I'm so cold with the no. In my house, I got like a no look. Well, I ain't even got to say that shit.
You got a no look, no. Behind the back, no look. Between the legs, behind the back, no look, no.
Be like, Dad, so I just look up like, and you got to say that shit.
Baby, you want some orange juice? No.
No.
Yeah, and see, I thought you said,
I ain't got that.
Look, Channel Forbes, I thought you said that wood. I said, that's why I started laughing, because I was like, wood? What you said? I'm sorry.
Hey, man, I need some lessons. I need to learn that shit.
My mind in a dirty place. Okay,
Oh,
I'm
Jesus
sorry.
Christ.
Hey, sleeping with a guy hotter than fish grease. You just what?
Uh,
Some bitches over there. I got this bitch.
but basically, I wanted to, and that's why I want to talk about this. So, do you believe that she got it? Was this her karma? Was this her karma? Because I know that most of y'all say that I wouldn't hit no woman with a brick. But do you
Nope.
believe?
Hell
Somebody
no.
saw that and didn't appreciate that shit.
Yeah. Do you
That's the
believe
shit
that
that she
that was
asked
her?
for.
Uh
They didn't. They didn't know she was just playing. When she hit that white dude with the hands in the pockets, they didn't know she was just playing.
huh. Okay.
I ain't gonna say it with her calm. The brick is extreme. I guess it was
You
though.
don't.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
you don't.
saying?
You don't do that. You could have just cussed
It's
her out.
Yeah,
it's
but
just the
I guess
energy
it.
that you putting out there is being returned to you. I mean,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
maybe the
Okay.
Most High was like, "Nah, she hard headed. She hit her with a brick."
And man, that was low key. That was low key sadistic.
Yeah.
Look,
I'm a
If that
I'm
was
a quote
my
Will
man,
Smith
I'd
right
have had to
here.
beat his ass. I'm like, bro, what the fuck you doing? You just hit that bitch with a brick, nigga. You punching, bro.
Right? Look, he said, "Hit that bitch with a brick."
Yeah, I'm
Wait,
you
wait,
ain't
wait,
gonna
wait,
call
wait,
it
wait,
brick.
wait. Ain't you from North Carolina?
Nah.
Okay,
I'm
North Carolina.
I'm a quote Royce. The day I bow down to a bitch will be the day I'll throw a bottle at Rihanna inside of a strip club.
oh Lord.
That's suicide.
Wow. Look, I tell you, like I said, let me ask y'all this question. What type of women do, and I'm asking each one of y'all, what type of woman that you would respect, that you would, I don't know, not put in a higher, how can I say this? Just a woman, I'm gonna just say this. What type of woman do you respect or deem as somebody to be
Worth protecting.
respect her, to protect her? Yes. What type?
Worth protecting.
Can you answer that? I'm gonna go from Matt K and I'm gonna go down. Can you answer that, Matt K?
Uh, I don't. This it's complicated. Like I don't think that I could just actually just sit back and describe exactly what a woman is. You know what I'm saying to me.
Wait.
You get
Let
what
me
I'm
go on mute.
saying? Like it's too many. It's like I could rattle off a whole bunch of like adjectives and bullshit, but like you know what I mean. If I don't know her, and this gonna sound fucked up, if I don't know her, what type of woman do I deem to protect? If I
Mhm.
didn't know her, a quiet one.
Okay.
Yep.
I mean, and I know that sound fucked up, and I ain't got nothing against loud chicks, but I mean, like you know what I'm saying that I think needs my protection, a
Right.
quiet one, like
Quiet.
you know what I'm saying, like I don't know, like it's all sorts of variables at play here. Like, where was she at? What was going on? This, that, and the third. Like, I just don't know. Like, somebody throw a brick at a chick and you see it, you like, what the fuck was you doing, bro? Like, but I
Right.
don't know. I ain't in the business of protecting people that ain't mine. I'm sorry. That's just
Yeah,
me.
nowadays. That's a good point right there.
Okay. Are you finished or you still?
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
What can you give me your ideal, John John?
All right. So I'm a piggyback a little bit off what Matt K said because it all comes down to like for a man, it's your immediate family and your circle. These are the people who you protect no matter what. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? After that, because we probably all got a loud relative. She loud, you know what I'm saying? She might go out, she don't give a fuck. Like I'll tell you a quick story. My family came up from Georgia and some dude like touched her butt. She grabbed him, turned him around, and was spanking him all through the streets in DC. I'm like,
Oh
damn, I
wow.
ain't do shit, but that
I
shit was
like
funny.
that.
But it's like a bougie, quiet, reserved. I mean, they got females in the hood that deserve protection, but those not the ones out here who's trying to demasculate and be disrespectful to men. It's just like you humble, you got a vision, you keep it on. You and your feminine energy. When you get into
Right.
your masculine energy, You trying to be me, so how I'm supposed to protect you if you try and be me? I won't do what you do. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So it's more of a masculine and feminine energy, and everybody has both in them, but it's when you bring that out, or you know what I'm saying? Because with masculine energy, it's that yelling, that loud, that aggression. Feminine energy is understanding, listening, having a conversation. So it's like that for me.
Okay. Okay. I like that. Okay, young Ries, what do you find I would say respectable, or someone that a woman you can respect that you would protect? What type of woman would that be?
Very much so. Yeah, of course, the full package, but pretty much though, we able to communicate and talk to her. The only way for me to respect her is if she respect me, I respect her. So basically, in a way, if I have to protect her, she have to protect me in a different way. So if I have to physically do it in a way, and she has to, find a way, to protect me in a different way. So basically, we're in it together no matter what. And basically, what's respectful to me is if we can find a way to speak to each other, and in a way, like that. So, of course, if I get hit, I'll hit back. But I'm not that type of person all the time. I'm more like, I like to talk things out. Basically, that's the type of person I am, though.
Okay. But I'm talking about, like, say for instance, if you don't really know someone that, but you just see them in a crowd, or you may see them at an event, and maybe some men are trying to, or a man is trying to be aggressive towards her. Like, how do you know kind of when to go and defend her? I'm not talking about somebody you've had a relationship with. I'm talking about
Oh,
a woman that you maybe seen around at an event, or you've seen her from somewhere, and some man is being aggressive towards her. That's what
okay. Okay, now I understand. Basically, what I would do though before stepping in is noticing the red flags. So basically, noticing the way they move, the way they speak, and their body language and the facial expressions of the way they're speaking and the way they're looking, and the type of vibe they're giving off. So if I notice the red flags, that's when I'll step in and help out.
Okay, thank you. What about you, 22?
The woman I'm gonna protect is gonna be nice and sweet, carry herself with watch her personal conduct, and also don't have any middle or no nonsense.
Yeah.
Now, if she's in the club, if she's at a concert, a party, or something like that,
Uh,
and I see her as that,
uh-huh.
she got full protection anyway. I
Right.
mean, yeah, of course. But if she out here slapping random dudes and twerking, you out of your rabbit ass mind. I'm not gonna go out there if she dressed like a certain way, carries herself a certain way. She's too immature to protect because she's at the end of the day is gonna have me in court messing me over. I wouldn't be surprised she pointing the finger at me.
Right. Okay. Um, so are you finished? Do you still have,
You go to the next
okay. What about you,
conversation.
Shannon Forbes?
All right. So, yo, Mac, I got you on this one here. So I'll make this very, very simple. If it's my partner, it's my partner.
Right.
If you become my partner, just like everything else, you have to go through the gauntlet before you can even become my partner to begin with.
Right.
There are things that I would accept in the same way that you would accept. It's actually what's called being dating. Isn't dating the first portion of dating actually trying to get to know each other, knowing what each other's boundaries are? Can we all agree to
Right.
this?
Definitely.
So by the time we are dating, we already have the compatibility. You already know what my red flags are. I should know what your red flags are. Sometimes you're going to cross those lines, or we come to a compromise. So as far as what I look for in a female, look, I could give you my preferences of what I would look for, but quite a few of the women that I've dated kind of goes outside of my preferences just because they fit all the other criterias that actually help me grow as a human being, that actually make me feel more of a man. They take care of me more than the ones that actually look better. If you know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of who can actually sit down with me when I'm messed up. Who, when they are messed up, let's say they have to be like just going through something emotional with their family and stuff like that. Now, we've all gone through that stuff, drunk, belligerent, doing whatever. You know what matters to me is like when you're at your lowest and they don't want to listen to anybody, will they listen to you? Or do they respect you enough when they're at their lowest point where they are just so distraught and the devil can't even shake them alive? Are you that person that they would actually stop and be quiet and listen to? And vice versa. Those are the points that I actually pay attention to the most. If me finding people like that, those are the people that I stick around me first before I choose a mate, because that is more crucial to me. I'm old. I'm not around here to be like, oh, well, this is my friend or this is my friend. Fuck that shit. If we are not here in order to make sure that we get to happiness for the rest of our lives, I'm not fucking talking to you. And that's simple for me.
All right, thank you. Because Willie D said some of y'all scared. That's what look, I'm being messy. Willie D said some of y'all scared.
Yes, so's Willie D, but that's another conversation.
Oh, not my boy Willie D.
Nah, you know what? That's crazy. Like, you know, like, I mean, and I get it. Like, he might be right in some point. Not saying that I'm afraid, but all I want to know is where's Willie D's resume of beating up niggas that hit a chick with a brick?
It is something.
Show me some motherfucking examples, nigga. Like, these niggas be doing all this talking, all this goddamn tongue wrestling and shit. Show me some examples of my shortcomings, nigga.
Okay, you want to play rough? Hey, you want to play rough? The nigga that hit with the brick
saying, like, what the fuck, man? Like, motherfucker go just complete that's. I'm sorry, y'all, but that shit be pissing me off, man. When like people just paint a hole, take a brush stroke over all us, or like a point like one nigga like the spokesman, a black man and shit. I ain't hired nobody. I ain't voted.
Who
Like,
know the
bro,
night?
cut that shit out. Man.
No, but secondly, you taking advice from
He said some, Mac A.
My bad.
Okay,
but you taking
all right,
advice
my bad,
from a dude that punching the midget like a football. Like, come on, man.
Right.
I'm just saying, bro. Like this, like just like I it pisses me off when like I be seeing like women, black women get generalized by like shit that bird head bitches is doing. Like that ain't y'all.
But yeah,
My mama don't act like that. My mama
isn't what she
ain't act
did?
like that.
Isn't what she did generalizing black women, put them in a category of
That's what I'm
stereotypes?
saying. That's the first thing I thought about when they showed her slapping the dude and twerking and shit. I'm like, yo, now my wife gotta wear that. My mama gotta wear that. My sister gotta wear that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I get sick of that shit. But they don't think about that. They don't think about that when it comes. I don't think a lot of black women think like I think when it come to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't sitting around saying, well, yo, this motherfucker up here mumble rapping and all this bullshit. So, oh, that's all black men? Nah, hell no. I get tired of motherfuckers saying. I get tired of people saying just because they see a nigga doing something, then they say black men. Them ain't
Right,
black
like
men, them is niggas.
Matt
Them
K, look,
niggas.
like you said, look where she was at, right? So why is
Right.
all these people saying where are the real men at? We not right there, nigga.
I ain't
We
there. I
somewhere
don't
else.
go to them places.
You ain't see one black man in that photo. Knock it off.
I'm watching
I'm
TV.
Who just
talking
say the
about we
guy hit
not
with a
right there.
brick was black? But we all stereotype that in our head.
Right. Like I don't know who like that's the first thing I wanted to look at is where is she at? And you be wondering where real black men at. I ain't nowhere drunk as hell. I ain't
But
nowhere
them
motherfucking
dudes on the
popping
street
pills
corner.
and shit. I ain't doing that.
If she was on the street corner, they was on the street corner. She didn't know she was on the street corner.
And that's the problem that I have with these conversations, because here we are generalizing a very, very specific instance. And then on top of that, Swift, which he left over here, me and him were the first ones to point out, like, wait a minute, this is cap.
Right.
Because ain't no way this is gonna happen in a street full of people and nobody else in the street reacted.
Hands in his pockets. How you doing, miss?
And that's the problem. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we don't even know. It may come out later on that was a publicity stunt that she did for like her social media or whatever the fuck. But
yeah,
everybody put it out. They put it out now. She be walking around slapping people. We don't know if that's how she is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about her.
You're right.
Just like homeboy got me in Walmart dressed up as a mannequin throwing pillows at people and shit like that.
Right. But Matt K, is that good that they're trying to use that as a publicity stunt and target men saying we not protectors? That's
No,
what y'all
it's
using
not.
as a publicity stunt?
No, it's not good at all. But what I'm saying is, they
That's
take
crazy.
like I'm just saying that one situation, like they taking that one situation, like saying, well, she be walking around slapping the shit out of people. We don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Another question: Did they find out who did that shit?
I don't know.
Hurricane Kilo, I agree with you.
It was his homeboy, obviously.
Because what if we find out it was a woman who hit her with the brick?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know who hit her with the brick. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's
Seeing that this have no, seeing that the possibilities have no end to this.
It was Black
Yeah,
China.
like I said, I'm just asking questions because another thing that came to my mind, I wondered, do white men step in when other white women are being,
That reminds me of my story here.
Let them fight.
Mention with a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's a story of a guy who slapped his wife on the bridge. Dude pulled over, hopped out the car, and said, "Are you okay?" and all this shit. Guess what happened next?
He got shot.
He got shot.
Nope. He went over the bridge. His ass went over the bridge.
Whoa.
Yep. Yep. He went over the bridge.
Is he dead?
Yeah, he did.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he did, and yeah, he did.
My God.
Just like that. You know what scare people shit? We all been in our shit, our deep drama shit, on the side of the goddamn road or the bridge. And anybody can have something to say. You know what I'm saying? And it might be fine the next day. But today, we're going to haggle this shit out right now. And he slapped on the bridge, dude. Are you okay, man? All this bullshit. He's at right over the bridge immediately.
Yeah, that all the rage went to him. Like, come on, she could have fucked his man and all types of shit. And
You don't know what they were talking about.
And then he slapped her.
Even
and then you come out. You
even the
getting
cops
the
in
energy
suicide
now.
situations, they always ask a question and they stay far away and try to analyze the situation and gather as much information as possible before they approach the jumper. That's all it is. And we don't do that enough. We don't zoom out. We don't zoom out before we engage. And a lot of us, especially black men, we are trained to go in and engage because a woman or a female is supposed to be protected. A lot of times, and this is how we actually get messed up, especially these days, you could go all the way through the news, especially celebrities. We are the targets. We are trying
I got kicked off a show.
But the difference is I'm not black though, and also that statement I made earlier, I want to retract that.
What's that?
What?
The statement where I pretty much said though I would pretty much take the hit though, basically, you know, and not defend. Basically, you know that statement I said though that kind of shook everyone else. I want to take it back.
Oh, okay, that's
well, and let me say this, and the
have the
reason
right.
why my title is "Do Black Men Defend Black Women?" and because it had to go with the story. She was saying that, you know, with her being a black woman, I believe she's a foreigner as well, but she was saying with her being a black woman, she felt like no black man around there was protecting her. So that is the reason why I put that in the title, because I do have Caucasian followers as well.
Was she going around doing that because she thought she was protected by black men to that degree?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree.
That needs to be examined. That needs to be examined because he's a foreigner coming here with that bullshit.
Right.
Yeah, we don't even act like that. Like I'm raised in America, but I'm foreign raised, so we don't do shit like that. That's not a characteristic.
Yeah,
the foreigners don't do that. You got, you know, to come on some women protection, blah blah blah. You know, women's liberty, and it's not It's not for that, so you can vote and shit like that. It ain't for you to slap a motherfucker in public and then
Right.
twerk. 'Cause I'm telling you, she slapped him to 3 steps and then twerk. That's like a football punter move.
Right.
And she the
Yo,
football.
I just out of curiosity, and I know everybody gonna cap. No, I'm just playing. But is anybody in I don't even know how many people watch it, but like, has any man in this listening to this ever threw a brick at a chick?
No,
Nope.
I've been drunk enough,
Right.
but
That
no.
just show right there, like, yo, you ever
Yeah, that was
throw a brick
yeah,
at him?
hey,
God, man, goddamn, bro.
yeah, we got a future serial killer on our hands.
A motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. Like, even for like, I ain't even never hit a dude with a brick.
Nope.
You know what I mean? Like when you
Instant
take a
answer.
brick in your hand and you decide I'm gonna hit you with this brick in your head,
No,
right then you done threw everything
So
else
let
out
me
the
speak from
window.
experience. I've slapped somebody with a cinder block before, and it feels goddamn fucking good. All right, so hold on.
was it a
Well,
woman?
at
What's
that
that?
point in time, you didn't give a fuck about what happened after that. Is my point. You know what I'm saying?
No, I really
A
did not.
slender,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Cinder block.
no,
Shit.
No, trust me
a
though, when
cinder
I was
block.
younger, it
You have
don't
it like in
ever
the
hit
form,
me.
like a phone book, and slapped him with it, or did you
No, I
caveman
had to.
hit him with it like
What?
a caveman, or
I was
how'd it
like,
go down?
I was like 16 years old, so I was a little bit tinier. So yeah, I had to use 2 hands to chuck that bitch. But yeah,
Oh.
Yeah, that's how you tell these bullies.
yeah. Oh, yeah, it definitely was bullies. I didn't give a damn at that point.
Man, my grandma told me pick something up, preferably a big stick,
Yep.
yeah.
Nah, you
and
know
wear
what's even
everybody
better?
ass out.
Take your shoes off and throw them off like that. So basically, take off whatever shoes you're wearing, take it off and throw at them hard, basically.
The shoe?
You trying to lose your
Actual
shoe?
Yes,
shoe?
yes, the shoes, sneakers, whatever, sandals, just pick it up and throw it hard.
That's that
How many
old
times can you go home? How many times can you go home? I slapped this dude, went home, laughed about it. Hey man, when next weekend, slapped this white boy, went home and laughed about it. without this weekend, and got hit with a brick. It's a pattern. It's
Yeah.
gonna cut that
a
shit out. It's
brick.
gonna happen again.
A brick. A whole brick.
Hey, the least I can do is say I helped him build his foundation. All right.
No, I trust you. When I was younger, way younger, long time ago, whoever hit me, I would hit back. Like I slapped them hard anyway, basically. That's what I used to do. And then when I actually stopped being a minor, basically, so when I started reaching the stage when I was not minor, that's when I learned to stop hitting.
All I'm gonna
Yeah.
say is like
Shit, I
taking
got
your
hit with a
fist,
brick.
taking your fist and hitting somebody is different than like, let's say, shooting a gun at somebody. It's different. It's a whole different
Yeah,
mind frame.
I've been shot at
It's
multiple
different.
times. I've been shot at probably more than comfortably, and bottles thrown at me.
Hell yeah. Shit, I got punched in my face with a brick. Like
Got punched in my face.
like as soon as I came out, right? So I used to hang with some affiliated little. They was bloods or whatever. So this
Yeah,
dude was trying to get down. I was affiliated, but I wasn't joining that shit. I always said I'm not going. Like at that age, I didn't want to get married, so I said I'm not gonna make a lifelong commitment to a woman. So I'm definitely not making that to no niggas. So
Nigga,
I was
talk.
cool with him, right? You hear me?
Damn,
So
that was deep.
I
I
completely
came
understand.
outside. This nigga was trying to get down with him, punched me in my face with the brick, right? Oh, I beat the brakes off this nigga all the way into a guard, stomping this nigga.
So you had that dude running
You
like
see,
Ezel with
he came to your house with that bullshit. See, you said no. I was fucking with you.
my boy hit him with a brick, and he said, "I rebuke you with the power of Jerusalem."
Yeah, I hit this
Came
motherfucker.
out.
I hit this motherfucker with a bat before.
He said, "My mama
You know
home
what
right
I'm
now."
saying?
Hell no.
And when I swung
Wait,
the bat,
wait, 22. You know what got me to change my mind afterwards when you guys explained everything to me? The moment if I said that now and when it actually happens to me, I'll start crying. So you guys actually made a good point.
Easy
My
E
bad,
said,
y'all. I had a call and
Easy,
shit.
hey, I'm older than y'all. Easy E said, stepped out the house of damn new.
Who remembers the day of yo, I'll meet you at 3 o'clock after school underneath this sign over here? Who remembers them days?
Yeah, not we ain't had them days.
We
Oh,
was
I
Nope,
fighting
had
in the
them
not
days,
me.
man.
bathroom.
We
The
go ahead
Not
on
bathroom,
me,
yeah,
though.
man. Yo, was
get it
rough.
popping right then.
Right.
Man,
We
I
be in
had
the
to
bathrooms fighting. We be in the what's that? The locker room, the little gym locker rooms fighting.
Yep.
As soon as
what
you get off the school bus, fighting.
Right off the school bus at the stop. Yep.
Well,
Yup.
I'm the only person. I'm the only non-American person. Well, aside from Riaz, I'm the only non-American person because I've had a couple fights that I was in the middle in. I was in the middle of fights, and teachers would break it up, and the fight would start as soon as that last school bell rang. Like,
Right.
Oh, damn.
That's what I was gonna say. That was probably the second fight. That
yeah,
first.
like it's like all right, boom. It's like we was UFC before UFC. You know what I mean? Like boom.
Yo, I'm gonna throw a shot, Selena. My bad. You ready?
What you call that shit when they,
I'm about to throw a shot.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
they
Get
call,
My
the water
bad,
break.
they
Get
call
the
Selena.
that
ice behind your neck.
But here it go.
triangle hole.
I ain't never had no planned fight.
Hell
Man,
no, them
body,
joints just happen.
man, when I
You
was
ain't never
13,
had no
body started dropping.
planned fight. Motherfucker be like, yo, we gonna fight on. Let me check my Palm Pilot right quick. Let me see. Yeah, we gonna fight in 4 weeks. Nah, hell no. I ain't
Niggas
never
got
had no plan.
schedules and shit. You got to do blood tests and weigh-ins
Oh,
and
I,
space
I
off.
lied. We had some schedules. It was with my
I
men
had
though. Like we would schedule who was gonna fight each other after school. Like we would
a
fight each other.
schedule.
Like
That's happened.
we'd be like,
That has
hey,
happened.
nah, cause we just want to get sharpened up. So it's like shit. Like I'm fighting you
Friday
next week. I'm
at
fighting you
3
next week.
o'clock.
I
You
have
know
I
what I'm
have
saying?
one homeboy, right? Can I say something, Slim? I had one homeboy, right? He was like, his mom said, "Have your ass home at 3 o'clock every day on time. I'm gonna call you. If your ass ain't home by 3, I'm gonna beat your ass." So as a result, if someone said, "I'm gonna kick your ass out of school," he was like, "Nope, we fighting right now."
I gotta be
Like we ain't
home,
got all
motherfucker.
day.
This shit went on for years, man. Couple semesters, man. This shit went on for years. You said I'm gonna kick your ass out of school. Oh, you can talk a lot of shit, but don't say that. That was like pulling the trunk. He popped the trunk on your ass right now. Oh yeah, this shit went on for years. The homeboy. He said,
Well,
I'm gonna kick your butt after school. Oh no, you're not. Let's
We
fight
gonna
right
fight
now.
right now.
Damn.
well, y'all, I love y'all to Reese's Pieces, but I got a nail appointment. I gotta let y'all go. I
Gonna go get
enjoy
flowers.
each.
I'm not surprised, Selena. I'm not surprised by
I
this shit.
I
I'm not
enjoy
surprised by this shit. You gonna
each
go
and
up there and
every
tell me,
one of you. Huh?
tell the Korean honeys at the show about the show when you get up there.
I definitely will. But listen, I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all all are very special to me, and I'm not lying about that. I appreciate y'all support. Thank you everybody for stopping by on this Labor's Day. Matt K, John, Channel Forbes, Swift, then Young Riaz, and 22. I love this conversation, and we're gonna have to do it again. I enjoy you guys.
No doubt.
Before I go, use a class act.
Huh?
Before you go, I just want you to know use a class act.
I appreciate that so much. I
Yep.
really
Top
do.
top honors.
Sel-
Top honors.
I
Selena,
really,
you
really
can't be
do.
slapping nobody with them nails now,
Yeah,
girl.
yeah. That's right.
I
Hey,
don't
hey.
look, I don't, you know what? I don't really do that. Oh, that's Hurricane. I'm sorry, Hurricane. You was back there. I am so
Oh,
sorry, Hurricane. But we're gonna get you on the next route. So just be patient with me, Hurricane. I didn't mean any harm. Charge it to my head and not my heart. But I appreciate you guys. Y'all are what make my lives what they are. And I appreciate you so much for y'all input.
I
And
appreciate it.
a lot of your comments and things that y'all say, I really respect that. And I really take heed to some of the things that y'all are saying. Cause like I said, we women, we need to know some of this stuff, So I appreciate you. I support you guys and y'all channel as well. And whatever y'all do, I will support you. And John has a channel as well. So guys, make sure you check him out. Mac K doesn't have a channel, But Matt K needs to get a channel. And tell A Random I said hello and come and visit me.
No doubt. He just texted me.
Okay. Well, I love
All
y'all
right,
to
thank you,
Reese's
Selena.
Pieces. Thank
Peace
you.
out.
All right, have a good one, everybody.
And sub up to Channel Forbes as well. Guys, y'all are what make my live alive, if that makes sense. So y'all have a blessed day, and I love y'all to Reese's Pieces. I really do.
Hey, Selena, can I sing your outro?
No, not today, sweetie, because I gotta go. I gotta go.
Love ya.
All right. I appreciate you guys. Have a nice day, and I will see you later on this week. Okay. Love you to Reese's Pieces. Bye.